Today, in honor of African American History Month, I stand to recognize the life of a trailblazer for our Commonwealth. Mary Ellen Britton was born a free woman in 1855. Alongside her 7 siblings, she was raised and received a classical education in Lexington before moving to Berea. She attended Berea College, where she would later find work as a member of the teaching staff and was the first African American instructor at that particular college to teach white students. She left Berea following the death of her parents and returned to Lexington, where she would teach for over 20 years. However, she would leave education behind in 1897 when she would travel to work and learn at the Battle Creek Sanitarium in Michigan, as well as the American Medical Missionary College in Chicago. She graduated with an MD in 1902, herself along with another student in her class being the first African Americans to do so from that college. She returned to Lexington and opened a medical practice and was the first African American woman ever licensed to practice medicine in Kentucky. Dr. Britton was also a lifelong activist for women's suffrage and the rights of African Americans. Throughout her life, she delivered a number of passionate speeches and orations in support of women's voting and against racially targeted policies based upon her experiences as an African American and her faith as a devout Adventist. A notable example, considering the profession of all those gathered in the chamber here, she delivered a speech before the Joint Railroad Committee of the Kentucky General Assembly in 1892 against the segregationist bill. Despite the bill passing, her oration that day was published on the front page of a local paper and was commemorated soon after by prominent poet Paul Laurence Dunbar. Mr. Speaker, thank you for providing the time to commemorate and recognize the legacy of Dr. Mary Ellen Britton, one of Lexington's most ardent trailblazers.